going to start today, starting with the nation. All right, so the top news, federal lawmakers seek more funding for 2024 capital projects. France rejects destabilization claim by Nigerian. 34 terrorists killed in Borno bloody crossfire, says Defense Headquarters. Alleged $4.5 billion fraud. Court asserts jurisdiction in Emefiele's case. Ogun police worried over rising cases of missing persons. Telephone tariffs to go up. I rose from Almajiri to become NNPCL boss, says Mele Kyari. And legal fireworks over Ohanese's election. Okay, which story are we taking in the nation?
Okay, 34 terrorists killed in Borno bloody crossfire, says Defense Headquarters. Yesterday, they said they gave an insight into last weekend's fierce gun battle between troops and terrorists in Sabon Gari, Damboa Local Government Area of Borno State. It was said that although six soldiers lost their lives, our heart goes out to the family of the fallen soldiers. The troops neutralized 34 terrorists and recovered 23 AK-47 rifles in the encounter. This was given by the Director of Defense Media Operations, Maj Gen Buba. He explained that the Boko Haram ISWAP terrorists had attempted to surprise the troops and retaliate for the recent killing of their commander and combatants in the state. And the terrorists were now taken unawares when the troops fighting a patrol returning to base foiled their planned attack as soon as the attack commenced. Additionally, a troop reinforcement team composed of elements of the Civil Joint Task Force, vigilantes, as well as hybrid forces timely arrived at the scene to overpower the terrorists. Furthermore, the troops' reinforcement encountered an improvised explosive device, injuring the vigilante commander. The reinforcement team arrived timely to decimate the fleeing terrorists. Then he further explained that the air component of Operation Hadankai also conducted air interdictions on the fleeing terrorists, after which battle damage assessment was carried out. So on the whole, 34 terrorists were killed, 23 AK-47 weapons were recovered. Troops also recovered over 200 rounds of ammunition, but sadly, we lost 6 of our gallant soldiers.
Okay, so I have the Federal Capital Territory Police Command has intercepted a white Peugeot 15-seater bus, popularly known as J5, transporting 59 children to, which have been suspected. They suspected that they are being trafficked. They said the children are between the ages of 4 to 12 years. A team of policemen led by Deputy Superintendent of Police Saki Umar was said to have stopped the vehicle with registration number KMC 283ZJ on the Abuja-Kano route on January 6th. It said that this is a case of trafficking and child abuse because that the kids, 59 of them, were said to have been going on a training, but they don't believe that because there's no consent from the parents from investigation that they've started carrying out so far, and that also there's no proper documentation whatsoever. So investigations are underway, and they're trying to reach out to most of the parents. These kids are all said to have come from Kano State, and they were transporting them down to Nasarawa. So we'll just wait on update for further news on this.
Okay, so let me take the story of Mele Kyari, who's the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, was 60 a couple of days ago, and he was giving during his speech that he actually attended an Almajiri school, and he grew all the way to become the CEO of NNPCL. He was just speaking and giving a speech and thankful to the former President Buhari for giving him an opportunity, and also the current president for allowing him to continue to work as the pioneer CEO of the NNPCL Limited. Furthermore, he was talking about he felt the need to also appreciate God for all that has happened in his life. He said he's indebted to his family. Particularly, what drew me to that speech was that he said that he's been absent for the latter part of his life from his family, friends, because he's serving his nation. So we always forget that many of our leaders are focused so much on governance that their families don't get to see them. Their families enter. So it's my deep appreciation to my family, friends, and colleagues, and my teachers from Almajiri School, and many unmentioned people who have actually helped me to accomplish where I am today. Said this is a turning point in his life and he seeks forgiveness from anyone he might have offended intentionally or unintentionally. So happy birthday to him, but it's just interesting.
I wanted to check that the telephone tariffs are going to go up very
NCC,
soon.
right?
Yeah.
They're joking.
They,
They're joking.
everything is going up. It says they met with the Bosun Tijani yesterday, and he has approved that the federal government has approved the new tariff. The CEOs wanted 100% increase, but he says the federal government won't do that one for them. And they said the last increase was a decade ago. So get ready for
More
he said
payments,
it will
right.
probably happen next month.
Okay,
Whoa, that's
moving
so
on now to the
close.
Punch. Federal government 9 billion naira e-border project fails to stop bandits and illegal aliens. Emefiele loses bid to stop $4.5 billion, 2.8 billion naira fraud trial. Court orders forfeiture of 228 million linked to ex-governor Orji. Ganduje tackles Obi as APC spokesman receives 200 death threats. Picture story here. Air Chief celebrates NAF engineers for reviving moribund aircraft. EFCC detains 10 officers for stealing cash and gold exhibits. Tension rises as gunmen kill 18 in Imo communities, and backbiters behind my kangaroo impeachment, says Makinde's ex-deputy. Okay, let's take one story for the break. Who has the story? Let me take the Jakpa story.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't even take that story. So Jakpa, according to Mr. Kingsley Ugwanyi, who is the Oxford English Dictionary consultant, Nigerian English consultant to the Oxford English Dictionary, announced yesterday that 20 Nigerian words and expressions have been added to the Oxford English Dictionary. Some of these words include Jakpa, Agberu, Eba, 419, and Abi. These words, deeply rooted in the Nigerian everyday lives, highlight the influence of pidgin English, street slang, and cultural expressions gaining recognition globally. According to Mr. Kinsey, he expressed excitement over his role in drafting the words and recording their pronunciations. He said that he's actually the voice. If you go to your Oxford English Dictionary online and try to get the pronunciation of these words, it's his voice. And he was saying that it just shows to Nigeria's creativity, our culture, our unique ways of expressing ourselves, and how people internationally are appreciating those words from Nigeria. So, I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, it's huge. We're just excited that at least we are recognized, you know. It's interesting. Let's go on a very short break. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.